Hello everyone, in this lecture I will be discussing Arrhenius equation. Temperature dependence of the rate of a reaction. This is our heading today. It has been found that a chemical reaction with a rising temperature by 10 degrees centigrade or 10 Kelvin rate constant is nearly doubled. It means that let at 20 degrees centigrade rate constant is K. So after 10 degrees, it means at 30 degrees centigrade rate constant will be 2K. That means rate constant will be doubled when there is a rise in temperature by 10 degrees centigrade or 10 Kelvin. Okay. Now we will see the example. Example, at 30 degrees centigrade rate constant equal to K. So at 40 degrees centigrade rate constant equal to, according to the statement, rate constant is nearly doubled. So K, it will be 2K. So at 50 degrees centigrade, so 2K again it will be doubled. So 2K into 4K. That means as 10 degrees centigrade difference increases, so multiply with 2. Next, at 60 degrees centigrade, it will be 8K. At 70 degrees centigrade, it will be 16K. Okay. So next, one more thing. At 40 degrees centigrade, at 30 degrees centigrade. Now I want to explain this area. At 40 degrees centigrade, that means T 40 degrees centigrade, rate constant 2K. At 30 degrees centigrade, rate constant K. If I take this ratio 2K to the K, that means K 40 degrees centigrade by K 30 degrees centigrade equal to 2K by this K equal to 2. So this is called temperature coefficient. So now we will see. Okay. Yes. Temperature coefficient mu equal to Kt plus 10 by Kt. Kt plus 10 by Kt. See here, this T means at a temperature T, this is the rate constant. At a temperature T plus 10 degrees, T plus 10 degrees, that means after 10 degrees difference. So this is the rate constant. So this ratio is called temperature coefficient equal to, just I want to make you understand one here, equal to, for example, this is at T, this is at T, this is at T plus 10 degrees. So we will get 2K by K equal to, we will get 2. We will get 2. Next, note, as the rate increases, rate constant increases and vice versa. That means as rate constant increases, rate increases. So you can see in many numericals generally use rate increases, but generally we take rate constant. Otherwise rate constant increases. These two terms are interconnected. As rate increases, automatically rate constant increases. Otherwise, if rate constant increases, rate increases. Yes, question number 1 and question number 2. These two questions are homework for you. First question, in a reaction for every 10 degree rise in temperature, rate of reaction increases 2 times. How many times rate increases when temperature increases from 30 degrees to the 80 degrees? Very important question and very easy to solve also. So hint 30 to 80 degrees. 30 to 80 means how many? Difference 50 degrees. 30 to 80, 50 degrees difference is there. 50 can be written as 5 times of the 10. How many times? 5 times of the 10. 5 into 10. So 5. So increases how many times here? 2 times. 2 times means 2 power 5 is the answer. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 32 times. Question number 2, same, increases how many times? This is important. 3 times means temperature coefficient 3 times. Here temperature coefficient 2 times. So 35 to 85 degrees. So what is the difference again? 50 degrees. 50 degrees can be written as 5 into 10 degree. So 5. So what is the coefficient is given to you? 3. So 3 power 5 is the answer. So try to solve. Just I have given hint only. Next. Next one. The temperature dependence of a rate of a chemical reaction can be accurately explained by Arrhenius equation. This is very important topic, students. Now see what will happen. Yes, Arrhenius equation. This equation gives the relationship between rate constant K, absolute temperature T, and activation energy EA. Yes, this is the Arrhenius rate equation. It is very, very, very important. You have to remember, you have to practice this equation. This is very important. Now here, K equal to A into e power minus EA by RT. This is the equation. You should know what is what. K is what, A is what, minus EA by RT, minus EA, what is what, we have to know now. So, where A is the Arrhenius factor or frequency factor or pre-exponential factor. Students, be careful here, words. Just I want to show you. Yes, A is Arrhenius factor. Otherwise, one more name is frequency factor in some questions. In some questions, it will be mentioned pre-exponential factor. Why pre-exponential factor? This the exponential term is there. So in front of the exponential term, it is present. So pre-exponential factor. Next, A is a constant specific to a particular reaction. So A value is a constant for a particular reaction. Again, reaction to reaction, A changes. R is a universal gas constant. R value 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. You know, you have studied in your earlier classes. EA is the activation energy, joule per mole. Next. Note, e power minus EA by RT. This note is important. 3 point. E power minus EA by RT represents the fraction of the molecules that have kinetic energy greater than EA. So activation energy E power minus EA represents some fraction of the molecules which have more kinetic energy more than activation energy. Activation energy. Okay. Next. See here, students. K equal to A into e power minus EA by RT. It is the Arrhenius equation. Already we have seen in earlier slide. Taking logarithm of both sides. That means apply the logarithm. What will happen? Yes. ln K equal to ln of A into e power minus EA by RT. So I applied logarithm here. Next. ln K equal to ln A plus ln e power minus EA by RT. This is the formula. Log or ln AB equal to, yes, ln, this is A and B equal to ln A plus ln B. This is the formula, direct logarithms. Next, yes, ln k equal to ln a minus ea by rt ln e. Again I have applied the formula. This is also formula, this one, ln a power m equal to m ln a, otherwise log a power m equal to m log a. This power, whatever the power is there, it comes here, and ln e and base e, ln e value 1, like log 10, log 10 value 1, ln e value 1. So just neglect this term, then you will get ln k equal to ln a minus ea by rt. Next step, this is the equation number 2. Yes, this is the equation number 3, y equal to mx plus c. Now we are comparing equation 2 with equation 3. So what is the slope here? Slope, m is your slope, so this is your slope, minus ea by r. Very very important objective question. So what is your intercept? C, and c equal to ln a. Okay, what we have discussed here, we have used ln, but we didn't use any log. So next we will see in terms of the log what will happen. Okay, look at, in all cases ln is present, and ln is present. So now we will check the graph. Comparing equation 2 and equation 3, plot of ln k versus 1 by t gives a straight line. Already comparing 2 and 3 equations, check 2 and 3. Slope equal to minus ea by r, minus symbol is there, so it is a negative slope. This point is important. Intercept equal to ln a. Next graph, check the graph. Graph is important, students. Yes, which slope? Negative slope, means this is the negative slope, negative graph, negative slope. What is the slope value? Minus ea by r, so minus ea by r. So ln k is taken on y-axis and 1 by t is taken on x-axis. This one 1 by t, x-axis 1 by t. Okay, for example, if log is present here, log k, then answer slope equal to minus ea by 2.303 r. We will see now 2.303 r. Now see here, log equal to, in terms of the log now, earlier we used ln, but here we are going to use log. Log k equal to minus ea by 2.303 rt. This is the extra 2.303 plus log a. Both formulas are same, but earlier one is in terms of ln, but it is in terms of log base 10, earlier log base e. In this case, slope equal to minus ea by 2.303 r. Very important. Intercept log a. Intercept log a. Next, yes, here two equations are present. ln k2 by k1 equal to ea by r, bracket में 1 by t1 minus 1 by t2. Again in terms of log, second equation, log k2 by k1 equal to ea by 2.303 r 1 by t1 minus 1 by t2. Please don't confuse. Some confusion is here. So when you use ln word, ln, that means log base c, you don't get 2.303. Is available here 2.303? No, not available. But if you use log, so you can see 2.303. This is a very important observation here. So these two formulas can be used for solving numericals. Okay. Yes. When we use this formula, here T1 and T2 is there. That means at temperature T1, rate constant K1. At temperature T2, rate constant K2. Then only we can use this formula. At a different temperature, values of the rate constant differs. Okay, next important points. With increase of temperature, rate constant increases exponentially. This is very important point. Note it down, all of you. With increase of temperature, rate constant increases, but not linearly. Rate constant increases exponentially because K equal to A into e power minus EA by RT. E power is there, exponential increases. Higher the value of EA, as activation energy increases, lower is the rate constant. Okay, activation energy means the energy required for the molecules to reach the threshold barrier. Here look at, higher the value of EA, lower is the rate constant, but not inversely proportional. Now question number 1. For a decomposition reaction, the values of rate constant K at two different temperatures are given below. K1 equal to 2.15 into 10 power minus 8 later mole inverse, second inverse at 650 K. K2 is given again at 700 K. Calculate activation energy. Look here, K1, K2 are given to you. Calculate activation energy EA. Now write the formula. This is the formula. Log K2 by K1 equal to EA by 2.303 R into 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. Next step. Yes, whatever the values we have, just we are substituting the values here. Here, check 1 minute. Yes, K2 is given in the question. Next K1 is given in the question. We want EA 2.303, R value 8.314, 1 by temperature is given. Next T2 is also given. Yes, this value here, see here, this entire value is 1.046. Okay, it will be given in your exam. No need to worry. So EA 2.303 into R value 8.314. This value 50 by 650 into 700. So after calculation you will get EA. So yes, EA equal to 182254 joule per mole. This is the final answer. Next question. In general, it is observed that rate of a chemical reaction becomes double with 10-degree rise in temperature. If this generalization holds for a reaction in the same temperature range 298 to 308, what would be the value of activation energy? R is given and log 2 is given. Check the answer. Rate of a chemical reaction becomes double means rate constant becomes double. Already we discussed earlier. Earlier we discussed rate of chemical reaction becomes double means automatically rate constant becomes double. Otherwise rate constant double means rate of chemical reaction also becomes double. Statement already we have seen earlier. So now check the answer. T1, T2, K1, K2. If K1 is, just I am taking here K1 equal to K1, K1 equal to K1 and K2 equal to, look in the question, doubles. So K2 equal to 2K1. So K2 by K1. Yes, K2 by K1 equal to 2. Next, write the equation. This is the equation all of you know. Now, whatever the values we have, just we are substituting all the values in this equation. Yes, log 2 equal to A by 2.303 into 8.314 and 1 by 298 minus 1 by 308. Now you will get EA value answer. Log T equal to log 2. Next, here two questions are available. Homework for you. The rate of reaction becomes 4 times when the temperature changes from 293 K to 313 K. Calculate energy of activation E of the reaction assuming that it doesn't change with time. Log 4 is given. Next, the rate constant for a reaction at 500 K and 700 K are 0.02 second inverse and 0.07 second inverse respectively. Calculate values of EA and A. Data is given below. Log 7 by 2 value is given to you. For calculation of A, here we are going to calculate A. So you can calculate A after calculating the EA. So after calculating EA, take that EA value and substitute in this formula which is given to you. Then you will get the answer. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching my video.